What's up, March Feeds of Chaos? Kid Rose Chaos. Talk about some psychology stuff with fictional character psychology. And everyone knows the big silver hair swordsman, Masamune swordsman Sephiroth, the most popular one. But no one ever talks about the underrated villains. And I'm not talking about Deepground&Genesis or compilation related. We're going to be talking about OG Final Fantasy VII. This is the kind of narcissist that is the sleazy type. The sleazy type are one of the worst ones to deal with, because if there's anybody who anybody who tries to stop them from doing what they want to do or with their pleasures, they're the ones who are going to get hurt in ways that you will never understand. Even Leslie's told Cloud, you better be careful coming in there with the sword and swinging at everything, because it could be someone you don't know, or it could be the girl you're trying to save, meaning that Tifa could get hurt. And he has connections with Shinra. Just like in real life, the sleazy narcissist isn't just no perverted dirtbag. These guys have power and influence. These people could call a couple of shooters and get you a broad daylight. These people could come at you like crazy. As these people have mob connections like that. And if you know the character of Don Corneo, he's more than just a sleazy person. Remember, he runs an organization where he gets girls to be his brides. Anybody who does not make his bride list, they get sold to others. Either as henchmen or other people. And he also has an extra place in Wutai as well. So, to take this in the reality context, that these people have power and money to do whatever they want, and just with a snap of the fingers, even if you go up against them, they're gonna turn your whole community against you. They're gonna have sleeper agents. They're gonna pay enough of this to get you mopped on the floor, like that, with some nice trigger fingers. These are the worst narcissists to deal with, because they can do something. They don't have to be physically stronger than you. You could beat them in a boxing match all you want. But these people can find the people you love. Your family. Your dog. Your cat. If you have kids. And put an end to them. And unalive them. By the headers that they call. These people have real mob connections. In fact, the one narcissist that's exactly like Don Corneo in real life is Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein is what you'd call the sleazy narcissist, because he did the same thing. He sold, he sold kids to different places, had deals with politicians. Yeah, politicians. People that run the country. That's how big of connections these sleazy narcissists have. They might start with new ones might start with social media career, having a lot of followers and stuff like that. But they personally get to know. They personally get to know the people that they get to know people that have power and influence. Because if they become friends with them, what they'll do is use their connections against you at everything. So these people also have really good lawyers too. These guys, these kind of guys you gotta worry about. If you're in the way of their perverse nature, and they can't get off because of you, I'm telling you, you're gonna be on milk cartons. You're gonna be on milk cartons. These people do not play. They don't play with their money. They don't play with their. They don't play with their sexual deviancy. These people are real when it comes to that stuff. They're real. They'll come right at you with this. Like, people think that there'd be like Liam Neeson in those Taken movies. Liam Neeson was the only one who could do anything in that movie, because he's his character. But in real life, you ain't gonna with Liam Neeson this or John Wick this. You ain't gonna be able to do any of that in real life. But these people know that. They know the power that they have. And they know how to monopolize that power structure. And unfortunately, with how everything's run by money and capitalism nowadays, everyone needs money to survive. Everyone needs money to do something. That's a good motivator to do any messed up stuff. You know, I'm telling you, these are the kind of ones you don't want to mess with. You don't want to mess with their stuff, but you know what? You could still expose them. You could still get them. You could still get a picture of them and get them canceled. But the problem with that is that when Cloud was with him, he took and snapped the pictures. So if Cloud would have went and said, "Hey, this guy's doing this or that," they would have never believed. These people are ahead of the game. They're five. In fact, what's scary about Don Corneo is like Hojo. He's highly intelligent, very perverted, gooner mindset, but he's highly intelligent, like Hojo. So it's the smarts that should scare you, if anything else. It's the smarts of these kind of people that should scare you. Stay away from the sleazy narcissists, and don't hang out with them too, because you'll be sharing in their sins. And then if something does happen, remember Epstein Island, bud. Don Corneo is the fictional representation of Jeffrey Epstein. May the crystal bless you.